Daniel Cormier isn't sure fans will care much to see Jorge Masvidal back in the UFC. As a fan of the sport, I could confirm Daniel Cormier's suspicions and say I don't care to see Jorge Masvidal back in the UFC. He has had his time in the sun. It's over with now. Just ride off into the sunset or go and do something else. There's no real need for me to see Jorge Masvidal, who's at the end of his rope, to come back and just have these sort of half-hearted fights. You know what I mean? I think Jorge Masvidal has made his money. Jorge Masvidal has made a great career for himself. I would say a Hall of Fame career. I mean, the guy never touched the title. He did touch the BMF title, first ever BMF champion. And I would say he's worthy of a Hall of Fame spot. If you look at some of the other guys in the Hall of Fame, I think you could squeeze Masvidal in there too. But with that said, he never really had a real chance at becoming a true UFC champion. When he did fight for the title, it was against someone that you knew he would lose to. It was a stylistic nightmare for Jorge Masvidal. It wasn't like, oh man, this is really a 50-50 fight here. No. Against Kamaru Usman, you just knew that all Kamaru had to do was go in there, take him down. He could neutralize him. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what happened in the first fight. And then, of course, in the second fight, he got knocked out cold. So it's just one of those things where he never really had more than a puncher's chance of becoming a UFC champion, a real champion, not the BMF champion, which is cool in its own right, but, there's levels to this. With that said, I think because he's made his money, because he's hit the 1 million buys on the pay-per-views, because he's, Nelk Boys podcast and he's a star, right? He's a genuine star now. Because of that, I don't think that hunger is there anymore, I really don't. And I don't think you can get that back once you lose it. I think something drastic would have to happen for him. When Masvidal went on that run where he knocked out Darren Till, knocked out Ben Askren, fought Nate Diaz. When he went on that run, that little streak he had, he went away for a while. And he was at a point in his career, he was like at a crossroads. And he went on this reality show where he was isolated and all things like that. And he attributed to that because he did a lot of soul-seeking there. But it was a different point in time. What crossroads does he have now? You know what I mean? He made his money. What crossroads is he at now? He's got some notable, successful wins that'll go down in history, right? I don't see anybody breaking that fast knockout over Ben Askren anytime soon. So I think it is what it is, and he should just call it quits instead of hanging around too long and ending up like countless other fighters who are getting beat up by guys who, in their prime, couldn't even touch him. You know what I mean? So I say call it quits while you still can. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you agree, disagree, it does not matter. Just join the discussion, follow for more, and leave a like if you enjoy the time spent. Thank you. You are all appreciated.